Witchy Ways! Hi, my name is Miriam Hassler. I play Danny, the witch in the movie.
I'm Jane Clark. I'm the director and writer. Sorry.
And producer and director and all of everything.
Yeah.
I'm Candace Kane. I play Penny.
I'm David Fumero. I play Ricky.
Well, it's basically a woman that goes off in search of herself and ends up falling in love with a witch who has a secret about a ghost that could cause a lot of problems. And at some point, the ghost can't take it anymore and comes out of hiding, and all hell breaks loose. And then maybe it has a happy ending. Well, let's see. Miriam, we had drinks, and Miriam said we had drinks, and Miriam said, "I have a red camera, I have a DP, I have a producer, our lovely Inara, and we should make a movie." And I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "Oh, I got to write it. Oh shit. Okay, let's do this." And then that's how it started. Candace and I go back to Meth Head.
Fourth movie? I don't know.
I think it's our third movie.
Yeah, it's our third movie together.
Yeah. We started with Meth Head, and then we did Crazy Bitches.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just called a friend, and then I called another friend, David.
Yeah, we go back. We go back. My first film was with Jane. It was
2005?
Was it 2005? Wow. It was a short, but it was the first time I did any kind of film acting, which was great.
I think, making a movie is hard, right? So I'm not going to dispute that. But it's so good when you get to do it with your friends. And you kind of meet people that become your family, and sometimes it's just for that moment, but very often it just extends. And this is certainly a group of people that it just went on. So that's my favorite part.
Well, I would agree with that. I love making movies with my friends. I think the moment when I realized that everything was clicking, that all the actors were clicking and the crew was clicking and we were moving forward, and Inara and I, my producer, we were like, wow, we're getting ahead. And I realized there was just this beautiful symmetry that was going on. That was my favorite moment because I realized we were on a path towards something, I think, really good. Yeah.
Inara, come here.
Come here, Inara.
Come here, Inara. No, wait. Come. Come here, baby.
It's our beautiful producer.
Hi.
Step in.
Oh, hi. My favorite part. My favorite part is always kind of putting all the pieces together as a producer. So, I think that Jane and I had a lot of fun just, putting the team together, that we all felt comfortable. We actually had a lot of fun, and I remember you saying, this has been, a great, team,
Yeah.
we just, it was, a good vibe on set, and I think when we found the house was, a really big part
moment.
of it. Yeah, it was a huge moment.
I always feel so privileged that I get to be in this industry, and these are one of those moments that I felt so privileged. We are an industry where people really want to be doing film and really want to be creating stories, and anytime that I get to come together with a group of amazing writers, producers, and actors is just such a privilege for me. And the time I spend on set, especially on her set, you feel so comfortable and warm and welcomed, and the actors were just incredible. We had such a wonderful time. So my favorite part was just being in it and being a part of all of these people's lives for a little while at least.
Same and same. No, it's all the same. When Jane calls me for something, I always know it's going to be a good time, and I'm always willing and able because it's always fun. And you meet great people, and it's all about, doing what we love, just having a good time.
I am thoroughly excited. I'm super psyched. You can probably feel it. I am activated. I feel excited to just see it all come together. Because when you're always just a part, you're like a part of the whole thing, and it takes all these different pieces, right? So you only have the perspective of yourself. You don't know. And now to see it all come together, magic. Magic.
Honestly, I was trying to write something for Marum, and I thought I was going to go dark because I had done Crazy Bitches, and I was sort of in this horror vein. And I wrote the first 30 pages and was like, ugh, this is awful. I hate it. And so I just started watching a bunch of movies. I watched witch movies. I watched ghost movies. But one of the movies I tripped on was Practical Magic, which I had forgotten how amazing it was when I'd first watched it. And it clicked. I was like, oh, I know the vibe. I know what kind of the energy I want around it. I want to tell a story about a witch. And for some reason, I wanted to have a ghost. I don't know how it made that worked.
Throw it in the mix.
But I threw it in the mix. And then I started researching witches and spells, and I realized there was this whole community that had been underrepresented that is thriving in our world today. And I thought, this is an opportunity. I've always sort of written stories that give an opportunity for sort of the underdog to thrive. And I thought, this is an opportunity to take another world, another community, and give them a place.
We know that one.
Wait, which one?
Well, I think the Crazy Storm, right?
The storm is bad. How about Marum having to leave at the last minute?
Well, yeah, that was another crazy
How
moment.
about losing our cast originally?
Yes.
How about
Marum doing a different,
Marum doing character? How about Candace's teeth?
Oh,
My tooth.
Candace's tears. How about
But the gorgeous thing about a set is like everybody knows exactly what they're there for, and it always comes together because people know their jobs.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun, yes.
Have fun. Just go in
It's a
and have a good
magical
time.
love story.
Yeah. Just don't take yourself too seriously. Just take the ride. Let it be the magical little specialness that it is. And if you walk away with something else that's maybe touches you or touches on something you've experienced, then that's a bonus. Because I think that we touch on some very serious subjects in the film, but the core of it is about a ride through this glorious landscape with these beautiful people.
And allow magic to find you.
Allow magic to find you. Yeah.
And Sims.
What? Go ahead.
No.
Witchy Ways!
Witchy Ways!